to you, if my memory serves.
Yes, that's right. But the latest has rattled my nerves. It's not heartless talk of the usual sort. I'm as fond as the next man of slandering for sport. But when my own daughter's honor is called into question, it's just gone too far. Imagine the suggestion that the girl is unchaste.
Is she?
I fear for the worst. Oh, it isn't my fault. I try, but I'm cursed with a girl who has grown not just luscious, but ripe. Her looks are exquisite, and I'd have no gripe if the little tramp weren't so shamelessly bold.
Sounds dreadful.
She flirts in the workshop, though she's been told she's to keep to herself when she works and obey.
If you don't mind my meddling, why not give her her way?
My good friend, are you mad?
Not at all. Where's the harm? Let her play youthful games, use her wiles, test her charm. Of course, I can see what you're worried about, that she might go too far, might fall prey to some love, but she'll wed soon enough and your woes will be over. For a year or two more, keep an eye on your rover and she'll turn out all right. Come, whoa!
I still haven't the heart.
Do I need to remind you that isn't the part you'll require where we're going?
I'm still ill at ease.
Oh, enough with your daughter. Let's drop it now, please.
You don't understand. She'll be no man's spouse. She can't give up her art, settle down, and play house. What's that? She's not like all of those other daughters. She must learn to be chaste. She can't count on those offers of marriage to tame her wild ways in the end. She must learn to be stronger, more prudent, defend her good name before rumors destroy her.
You won't marry her off, but you plan to employ her.
She's too special to marry.
What?
My girl must be free to do as she pleases, to make great art like me. Now she's merely a girl, or a woman at best. But take my word, Tossie, she's not like the rest. Paints with more fire and skill than the best men of this town. A talent like that couldn't live while tied down to some common man and turned into a wife. She'll make art, not make babies. She'll lead a rich life. We'll work side by side on commissions together. She'll be chaste and great. She'll be free and untethered.
And our work?
Oh, she couldn't replace you.
Oh,
My God, no one could. On the other hand, Tossie, I tell you, she's good. Now, working with you, it's a gift, it's felicity. But if I worked with my daughter, imagine the publicity.
Heavens, how exciting, thrilling, I'm sure.
Oh, seriously speaking, you don't see the allure?
Oh, I'm sure she's alluring the way you describe her.
Which reminds me, advise me, should I punish her, bribe her?
Not at all, my good man. There is a simple solution to save the poor girl from this moral pollution. She needs an advisor.
Oh, she has Tuzia, our neighbor.
Your sweet gentle Lesky. No female can save her. And to give her to Tuzia, you couldn't choose worse. I'll tell you the truth, man, it's downright perverse if you knew Tuzia as I do.
Oh, you have no idea. I'm sorry, but I know her better, I fear. If only you knew her as I do, if you knew the extent of
Of your what?
We're friends, is what I meant. And you know her.
As you do, that is similarly. But we've gotten off topic. Trust your daughter to me. She needs a role model, one who can guide her. If it's prudence she lacks, that's just what I'll provide her.
She's picky with artists, obsessed with her suitors.
Surely I could distract her. What if I were her tutor?
Her tutor?
Now I think you see where I'm going. She'll have no time for nonsense while I'm busy showing her all the finer points of painting in perspective. If she strays from her art, I'll make it my objective to keep her in line. We'll work morning and night. I won't leave her alone or let her out of sight.
You would do this for me?
I am noble-hearted. Why don't you go tell her and we can get started?
What a friend! What a gentleman! What a stroke of luck! Now don't misunderstand. I love my girl's spirit and pluck. But she's young, foolish, can't make her own decisions. It falls to me as her father to make the provisions for my little darling and for her career. Luckily for me, it is perfectly clear that I won Tossie over with my charming demeanor. That he respects me and will help me redeem her. She's my best apprentice, my most talented child. She cannot be allowed to be reckless and wild. And marriage, it's tempting. I wouldn't have to chase her, to clothe, feed, and guard her. But how would I replace her? Where would I ever find another of her skill And how much would it cost me? The thought makes me ill. It's too much to bear. But with sweet Tossie's aid, the girl may be distracted, perhaps even made a more skilled artist at that. Ooh, my purse will weigh pounds once she learns from my colleague to do all my backgrounds.
Artemisia, come out now. The coast is all clear.
Now I'll get some work done before my father gets here.
You've been painting all day.
That's all work done for him. There are projects of mine that I need to begin. If he sees us, he'll stop me and lecture, I'm sure, about how I'm a flirt and must be more demure.
Chairs for you?
That's what a father is for. You'll see when you're a wife that no man will adore you quite like your father does. He thinks I'm a hussy.
You overreact, child. He's just being fussy. He wants to protect you. To help find a good man.
I see Papa hasn't confided his plan to you yet.
No, but it's plain as can be that he wants a good match. Any parent would hope you could find a fine cat.
My father doesn't.
Artemisia!
It's true. He says that to marry is the worst thing to do.
He doesn't want you to marry?
No.
How like him.
You see?
Obsessed with your work, though the old man may be, does he not think, and all of your personal life, of the pleasures and joys of becoming a wife? Of companionship.
Children, seems he's decided. He wants me to himself.
You're too harsh. He's misguided. Out of love, he keeps your career foremost in mind.
If only my father were ever so kind. I'll grant you, his devotion to me is substantial, but the truth is his interest, it's purely financial. I'm his lifelong apprentice if I can't find a man. With no one else laying claim to my earnings, he can.
So what does he expect? I'll play the chaperone till the end of my days and watch you live alone?
Oh, it's unfair.
And unlikely.
Oh, help me, it's hopeless.
Be so if you do more and mope less.
But what can I do? Oh.
Come close, I'll explain. If your father finds out, I'll take all of the blame. What he doesn't know is unlikely to hurt him. So, find your own husband if he fears you'll desert him.
Where would I find a man?
Artemisia, my pet, there's a man here to meet you.
You'll find a man yet. Now, Artemisia, remember, you must be discreet, like the most demure girl this fine man could meet.
Why?
It's part of the game. Make a good first impression.
I see what you mean. She seems full of aggression. I don't doubt she defies you without hesitation.
You think I should try him?
Well, this could be salvation. Here is a man who's ideal for the part. He's famous, respected, he would value your art, and he's here.
Wish me luck.
It's worse than I thought. I can see Gentileschi. She needs to be taught perspective and restraint. We may need a long time.
I hope you're still willing.
The honor is mine.
You're too good.
Yes, I know.
Good day, Papa. Noble sir.
Prepare yourself. I'll introduce you to her. Signore, my daughter.
Signorina, I'm charmed. You can see, Gentileschi, that I have disarmed her.
You've met Tuzia.
More than once.
Yes, that's right.
Now I know, Artemisia, you'll put up a fight when you hear my next words. You'll fly into a rage and defy me, as you always do, and then wage a full opposition, though you know I know best. Now you see, my good friend, how she puts me to the test. But I am master here, and I feel at this time that you need a teacher.
Oh, well that sounds sublime.
But I've not even finished.
How could I disagree? If I understand, Signor Tassi will teach me.
And have a few words with you.
Let us hope words of love. This man has been sent as a gift from above. What an honor at last her raw gifts will be tapped by a master.
I think you will find me quite apt as a pupil. That is, if you will have me.
Oh, I will in good time. Just you wait and you'll see. We'll start with the basics. Then, as she advances, we'll go a bit further and take some more chances. What thrills we will share. Do with the paint and the brush.
Good, but she's a beginner. I hope you won't rush.
Beginner?
You see, you underestimate her. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll educate her.
Well, you needn't start start now, why, it's nearly reached 10.
We'll talk for a bit. Once I've gained her trust, then our lessons will start.
It was